grind his wife ashes into a canister weld, which eventually will be made into a knife. And it's quite a long process. It's pretty involved, but we'll explain it as we go along. So soon, right now, we'll be heading off through Bedford. See you soon.
We can make it through there.
Okay.
We're on our way to an encasement in New Bedford. I'm sure this is a familiar sign for the family.
Hi, this is Larry. This here is the billet that we're going, this is just a practice billet, and we're going to make the real thing a little later on with Helen's ashes, and also another friend, Gary Rua, and his wife passed recently. We're going to also make a billet with her ashes. As we're at Indian George Rebello's house now, and here's Indian George right here, coming into the scene.
Hey, what's happening? Okay.
And George will take over.
The process that we're going to be doing here is basically taking two different steels. One's a 4600 EC high carbon, one's a 1084, and we're going to put it in a kit. We have two compartments. The smaller one, we're going to put the 4600 EC, which is a lighter pattern, as you can see in this billet over here. And on the outside of this inch square tubing, we're going to put the pure nickel. And that gives you the real high contrast. It looks like silver. Then we're just going to take that, pull it all up with different powders, put a cap on it, put a little bit of WD-40 inside of it. The WD-40 burns out all the oxygen. Once that's completed, assembled, we stick it in the forge for about 15-20 minutes, depending on the size of the billet.
Should we get a picture of that Zudo?
What we're looking at here is the billet, along with pictures of Helen and the remains of Helen. They're in the purple satchel. They'll be formed into that piece of steel, and it'll be a memento for George and his wife. George Others.
Was I in your later?
Here's an example of what a billet is and what it can turn into. This will be a knife blade. What we're looking at here is a picture of Donna and her remains in that canister to the left, and the star is a fingerprint that Fawn wears daily. This is Fawn and Gary, and they'll be making a knife out of the remains. Say a little bit.
Yeah, I said I'm a master blacksmith. I've been doing it for 30 years, and I've been forging knives since '91. This is a way we're going to try to immortalize our ladies by putting them into a billet. She probably wouldn't have it any other way. I forged the knife that we cut our wedding cake with, and now at the end this is like our closure, and it should be my daily carry.
Yes.
So she'll always be with me. Yeah, like my daughter, she wears her fingerprint every day. You know, it's just part of being a mom.
So now I just have this to keep me along.
Alright, let's stoke the fires.
What I have here is a piece of 1-inch square mile steel tubing, and I'm putting bands of pure nickel around it. And this piece of tubing here is going to be set inside the piece of 1 5/8 stainless tubing. And in here I'm going to put the 1084 powders and the high nickel content powders, along with the remains, are going to be in there. And this is all going to be fused together inside this canister.
I'm trying to frame it good.
Don't trip over. Right now we're using a 1084 powder. That's going down inside the center square tubing. Is I have some remains here, and I'm adding that to the 1084 high nickel powder. I'm going to add it to the billet. A little time here. I'll continue on. Filled with different types of powdered steels here. Now we're going to weld the cap on, electric weld on it, and then we're going to start heating it up.
These guys like playing with fire.
Oh, that's the name of the game, man. That's the name of the game. That's what we do.
Taking the canister out of here, you can see that baby is cooking. Like the atoms don't know where to go. They're doing a little dance, making a little love, and they're gonna get down in a minute. See behind there? See the spot at the bottom?
Pressing it with a flat fret vise now. What blacksmiths used to do with a hammer, using a hydraulic system that he's built himself.
You can see that the canister's peeling away. It's a little too hot. You can see the sparks coming out of it. And you can see it? See it now?
See, the outer canister was made of stainless steel and separating from the new metals that have been created within the canister.
What we'll do now is we'll have to draw that out a little bit more or stretch it, and then we'll most likely just twist it and then forge it flat.
Broken. Oh, really?
Like a bit like that. What's that?
Yep.
Pull it, twist it up.
Get 2 blades out of it, and I would just going to normalize it, let it relax the molecules in there, and take it from there down the road.
Normalize it.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna have to work on that myself.
Hammer this down basically the shape of a knife. And what I got now is I got it tapered this way, and I also have it tapered this way. So, okay, now I'm going to start. The tip is basically done roughly. I'm going to start forging up the blade now, the cutting edge, and as I'm forging, it's going to start tipping backwards because I'm pushing everything out, and I'll just keep it straight as I go along. I got this blade pretty much forged out now, and I'll just set the tip on it. As you can see, it's pretty much the shape. It looks like a knife. That's without cutting anything off or just hammering it to shape.
There you go.
We had a good time today. We came over here to celebrate doing up a billet with our ladies' ashes, dear departed ashes, and we're going to make them into an EDC. That's an everyday carry. So we have that knife by our sides forever till our dying day and be buried with us.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, brother.